Fellas, the second gold 99 overall player is releasing today in Madden 23 Ultimate Team, and in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing how the card works, how you can get him, as well as an interesting and kind of unique bit of information that we might be able to use to our advantage. Now, Salsa family, and welcome back to another Madden 23 video. Hope you watching this are having a good day. Hope you're excited for Super Bowl Sunday. Let me know in the comment section who you're riding with. I'm personally rooting for the Eagles though. And on the topic of the Super Bowl, the gold 99 overall player I was referencing at the start of the video is going to be awarded to whoever the Super Bowl MVP is. This is one of the traditions that we've had in Madden for at least the past 5 to 10 years, and basically the way it works is very simple. Whoever gets Super Bowl MVP gets a gold 99 in this game, and typically that's supposed to be the first gold 99, except Tom Brady, of course, retired, and the GOAT had to get a card. But yeah, as we're watching the game tonight, whoever ends up winning that MVP award is going to be getting a gold 99 in Madden 23. Now, you're probably wondering, Swift, how do I get this card? Well, let's talk about it, because there's kind of a few different things to mention. Now, the first one right here is for those of you guys that have the Super Bowl MVP token in your binder. Now, the only way you could get this token is by spending money on the game. I think like a month ago, they put a pack in the store, which was called like the Super Bowl MVP bundle. If you bought it, it was expensive, but it gave you an MVP token. And simply enough, if you have the token in your binder, EA Sports will be releasing a set either tonight or tomorrow for the Super Bowl MVP player. You'll basically just put your token in and you'll get a gold 99 in return. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, that's a fairly unattainable way of getting the player, because for a lot of you guys watching this video, maybe you're no money spent, maybe you didn't buy the pack, or maybe you didn't even have Madden when the token was available. So let's talk about easier ways to get the card. And on the topic of easy things, as you guys can see on the screen, you only have a matter of hours to claim your free Jalen Hurts line over on Underdog Fantasy to literally snag some free cash. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm repping their t-shirt right here, boys, but Underdog Fantasy has a 0.5 total yards line available for Jalen Hurts. Now, the way this works is super simple. You're basically going to click the higher on that line, and if Jalen Hurts gets 1 yard or more, you're winning that pick. You're making money. Now, if you want to check that out and take advantage, I will leave the link to Underdog Fantasy down below in the description. You can either click that link and sign up on their website, or you can actually just download the app Underdog Fantasy. But while you're doing so, it's very important that you use the promo code SWIFT to secure that free line. Oh yeah, and not to mention, if you use code SWIFT, your first deposit's also going to get matched up to $100. I'm also going to be sending you a copy of my ebook on Monday, and I'm going to be emailing you exclusive coin making methods. So literally 4 things. You get the Jalen Hurts line for free, I give you exclusive coin methods, you get a copy of my ebook for free, and you get your first deposit matched up to $100. This is an offer you guys don't want to miss, so be sure to check out Underdog Fantasy, and you're eligible to receive all 4 of those items if you do so. So check it out. It's linked in the description, and it's linked in the pinned comments. Now, getting back on track, like I was saying, let's talk about some of the easier ways to get this card. First one being simply buying this man on the auction block, because for a lot of people that have the token, they're probably just going to be looking to sell off the player. And in terms of how much this card's going to cost, honestly, for the time being, I'm a little bit unsure. I think it'll be cheaper than Tom Brady, because Tom Brady, of course, was a super rare card to get. I'm thinking the card, though, is still going to be upwards of 1 million coins. I would probably project that the card is about 1 million to 1.3 mil. Within that price range is kind of what I'm thinking. Of course, if the card really isn't that good, his price could come down, but I'm assuming EA Sports is going to make sure that the card has really good stats and make sure it's one of the best players when it comes to abilities in this game. So I'm expecting that the player should be about 1 mil to 1.3 mil. But boys, here's where this video gets kind of interesting. As you guys can see on the screen right here, last year Cooper Kupp, of course, was the Super Bowl MVP, and there was a set available in the game which required you to put in 2 97 overall Super Bowl cards to get the full 99. Now, I'm not 100% sure whether or not I'm going to go all in on this investment, or whether I'm really even going to try it to the fullest extent, but interesting tactic could be maybe buying some 97 overall Super Bowl cards right now in anticipation of doing this set right when it releases. Because if EA Sports follows the same trend that they did last year, where there's 2 97s to get a full 99, well, you'd be prepared to do that, and maybe you could make a ton of profit. Because let's say, for example, we're able to find our Super Bowl cards at maybe like 600,000 coins. Well, maybe the card will sell for like 1.5 mil, and that could make you profit. I will say, though, I'm a little skeptical about this invest, just because when you consider how expensive these 97s are, it's ridiculous, man. Like right now, these 97s are more expensive than the LTDs, and the reason being is because of the training variety pack, man. The training variety pack has really changed a bunch of stuff in the market. So if there was no TVP, I would honestly be pretty interested in maybe trying this investment, because the 97s would be a heck of a lot cheaper, but for the time being, they're like 650,000 coins. That's going to mean you're spending about 1.3 million coins to get 2 97s, and it's not even a guarantee that there will be a set in the game that gives you a 99 for those 2 97s. But yeah, yeah, what I will say is for the time being, if you have any of these 97s on your team, like Jalen Watson or like Kaiser White or any of these 97s that aren't LTDs, Travis Kelce, Jason Kelce, I would just hold on to these cards for a couple days because you never really know how this set's going to work out. Like realistically, these cards probably won't drop in price, but there's a chance they could go up if they do release that set. So if you have any of these 97s, just hold on to them because maybe you could turn them into a 99. So yeah, that's kind of my rundown when it comes to the next gold 99 overall player in this game. Before we go though, let's talk about some of the 97s that are also dropping tomorrow in the NFL Honors promo, boys. We got 3 cards coming tomorrow: Geno Smith, Nick Bosa, and Jay Jettas, Justin Jefferson. Now starting it off with the Geno Smith card right here, he's got 94 speed, 96 throw power, not too shabby, but the thing we're more concerned with is his release and his abilities. We don't know his release quite yet, but in terms of abilities, this is what he's got. Now in bucket number 1, he gets Gunslinger, Pass Lead Elite, Fearless, and Hot Route Master. Bucket 2 gives him Fearless, Gunslinger, Hot Route Master, and Conductor. And just looking at these prices right here, it's nothing to write home about. Honestly, this isn't going to be one of the best quarterbacks in the game unless he's got a great release. If he's got a great release, sure, but abilities wise, these aren't that incredible, to be honest. Now next up, we got Nick Bosa. I'll show you guys the stats of the card on the screen. Really good across the board, to be fully honest. And in terms of the abilities, bucket number 1 is going to give you a bunch of 0 AP stuff, so Strip Specialist, Deflator, Unpredictable. That's actually pretty solid. And No Outsiders. Bucket number 2 gives a bunch of stuff for 1 AP, not too shabby either. And then finally, the card that probably most people are excited for, myself included, is 97 Jay Jettas, the second best grittier in the world, to be honest. I'm first, he's second, no big deal. He's got 97 speed, he's got good stats across the board. The thing I'm more concerned with is the abilities, and they look good, man. Short and Elite for 0 is nice. I am a little bit upset that they have all the 0 AP stuff in bucket number 1, and then all the stuff you got to spend on is bucket 2, but I mean, that makes sense. They aren't going to let you have like short in and short out for 0, or like short in and route tech for 0. You got to pick one, and then you can spend 1 AP on those other ones. The only issue, in my opinion, is that the bucket 2 abilities aren't really that good. Red Zone Threat, Deep in Elite, not very good. Min in Elite, not very good. Slotomatic, I mean, probably is the best one of those, but realistically, I don't think I'd even be using any of those ones in bucket number 2. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me. That's kind of all I got for you guys in today's video. If you have enjoyed this one, be sure to scroll down and leave a like. It's the best way to support me. And of course, check out Underdog Fantasy, man. We got a great offer on for the Super Bowl. Using code SWIFT, again, gets you that Jalen Hurts line, which is free money. You get a deposit match. You also get my ebook, and you get some coin methods emailed to you. That's gonna do it for me, boys. Have a wonderful day. I'm out. Peace. Enjoy the games.